47 BC. Zela. The victory, later condensed into 3 words, begins before Caesar's camp is finished. Caesar watches Pharnaces descend while Roman hands still build the wall. Pharnaces is moving. His father once broke a Roman army on these hills. Caesar has 4 understrength legions. The 6th holds fewer than 1,000 men.
Some of these soldiers have already lost to Pharnaces at Nicopolis. Hours earlier, Caesar left his baggage and marched before dawn. He seized the height. He never expected Pharnaces to attack across this ground. To understand the attack, first understand the ground beneath it. Pharnaces occupies a hill tied to an older Roman defeat. Less than a mile of broken ground separates the opposing heights. In 67 BC, Mithridates shattered Triarius near this landscape. For his son, this ground is more than a defensive position. Pharnaces claims the language of empire. Great king. King of kings.
But Caesar is racing another enemy, time. Rome is unstable. Every day in Pontus pulls him farther from Italy.
Rome cannot wait. Pontus ends here.
Pharnaces promises withdrawal, then asks Caesar for more time. Pharnaces believes delay is weakening Caesar. Caesar decides to take time away from him.
Caesar reaches Pontus after crossing Syria, Cilicia, and the Anatolian interior. The march carries more than armor. Every province demands another political settlement. He is advancing toward Pharnaces, while Rome keeps pulling him west. At Caesar's demand, Diotorus contributes 1 Roman-trained legion and cavalry. The strongest Roman corps is the 6th legion, hardened by years of campaigning. Fewer than 1,000 men remain beneath the 6th standards. Their equipment is practical. Mail armor, simple helmets, worn shields, and pila. Numbers have vanished. Repetition under pressure has not. Beside them stands Diotarus's legion, trained and equipped in Roman fashion. Its armor resembles Rome's, but its battlefield experience remains less certain. 2 remaining legions carry another burden: defeat under Domitius at Nicopolis. 4 legions answer 1 commander, but their confidence is not evenly distributed. Across the ravine, Pharnaces commands infantry, cavalry, and scythed chariots. His infantry is mixed, unevenly armored, and numerous enough to hold the heights. Pontic cavalry adds mobility, though surviving sources give no reliable number. His court claims 22 victories. Ancient evidence does not independently confirm that record. Chariots threaten an unsteady line before the supporting infantry makes contact. Against loose ranks, axle blades can widen gaps faster than soldiers can close them. Once shields close, however, concentrated missiles can break that momentum.
Caesar must finish quickly. Italy's political crisis will not wait. Delay serves Pharnaces. Each additional day preserves the position Caesar must dismantle. His answer is not more men. It is less distance.
Pharnaces has repaired older fortifications on ground tied to Mithridates' earlier victory. A high route connects the hill toward Zela, keeping movement above the broken valleys. The position offers defense, supply, and the political weight of memory. Whether driven by omens, memory, or contempt, Pharnaces' reasoning remains uncertain. Caesar's first camp stands roughly 5 miles from the Pontic position. From there, he identifies another height across a narrow valley. Occupying it would shorten the distance and place broken ground before his defenses. It is an opportunity, not foresight. Caesar cannot know how Pharnaces will respond.
Preparation begins inside the camp, where movement can resemble ordinary construction. Fascines, timber stakes, and earthwork baskets are gathered before the 4th watch. Heavy baggage will remain behind. Speed is now worth more than comfort. The legions carry weapons and fortification materials, reducing the march to essentials. During the 4th watch, the signum finally moves.
Move light. Leave the baggage. Take the height before dawn.
4 legions leave the first camp, while the heavy train stays behind. Every shield, stake, and basket must cross the darkness without breaking formation. At dawn, Caesar holds the new height opposite Pharnaces. Ancient sources associate this ground with an earlier Mithridatic victory. Laborers carry materials uphill. Legionaries begin setting the unfinished defenses.
Bring the army out. Form the line.
Caesar reads the display as intimidation. Only his front line stands armed. Then Pharnaces sends the line down into the ravine. Pharnaces watches Roman laborers and legionaries mixing behind an unfinished wall. Ancient accounts leave possibilities: omens, memory, mistaken numbers, confidence, or contempt.
Advance in full order. Take the opposite height.
Pontic infantry and chariots descend together, already arranged for battle. Each downward step lengthens the line and disrupts its cadence. Even so, the formation keeps moving through ground Caesar considered unsuitable. At first, Caesar reads the descent as bravado, not commitment. The first Pontic ranks reach the bottom. They do not stop. They cross the ravine and begin climbing with the same battlefront. Above them, Roman stakes remain loose. The palisade remains open. The distance keeps shrinking. Caesar realizes this is a full assault.
Drop the tools. Take arms. Form the line.
Workers become soldiers in seconds, leaving baskets and fascines where they fall. Standards shift. Incomplete ranks compress toward whatever space remains. The surprise spreads faster than orders. Roman formation gives way to panic. The scythed chariots arrive first. Axle blades force shields apart while the horses drive through open intervals. For several moments, the weapon works because the Roman line is still loose. A mass of missiles overwhelms the chariots before they can penetrate. Then the Pontic infantry reaches the slope, and the real contest begins. Roman-trained Galatians meet them beside Caesar's less experienced legions. Shields press together. Every backward step steals footing from the rank behind. Neither line can maneuver freely. The slope converts weight into pressure. On Caesar's right, the 6th Legion finally stabilizes its section. Veterans recover the sequence. Shield, step, thrust. Facing them, the Pontic left loses ground first.
Once its footing breaks, retreat becomes a slide down the same slope. The center and opposite wing resist longer, then begin giving ground. Across the ravine, discarded shields mark a retreat that cannot reform. Roman ranks cross behind them, climb the opposite height, and seize the camp. The camp is lost. Pharnaces escapes with a surviving cavalry escort. The battle is over. Its three defining words have not yet been written.
The Pontic army suffers heavily, but no surviving source preserves a reliable casualty total. Royal plunder passes to Caesar's troops, though the surviving account provides no inventory. This was not a parade. Minutes earlier, Roman ranks had been panicking. The victory matters because Caesar recovered from sudden danger before disorder became defeat. According to Appian, Pharnaces reaches Sinope with 1,000 cavalry. Appian says he later sails for Bosporus after surrendering Sinope. Dio compresses the escape, but also brings him back toward Bosporus. Both traditions end with Asander defeating and killing him.
Caesar restores territories seized from Roman allies and local rulers. Dio records freedom for Amisus and new grants across Armenia and Galatia. He does not remain for occupation. Rome still demands his return. The 6th Legion receives orders to return to Italy for rewards and honors. Deiotarus's auxiliaries go home, while 2 Roman legions remain in Pontus. Caesar leaves the next day. Zela has released him from the Eastern War. Later ancient tradition preserves 3 Latin words. No contemporary autograph survives. Plutarch presents a letter. Suetonius later presents a triumphal inscription.
Veni. Vidi. Vici.
Zela is remembered for speed, but speed mattered because surprise nearly broke the line.